guys, I'm James. Welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Today, we're going to put the Can-Am to the test. Last week we had a bunch of trails carved out in the back 2 acres of our property to be able to access the circumference. And I told the guys that I want to be able to get a Can-Am through all the paths, see what you can do. And this is what he got done. He really killed it. This is excellent. I finally get to use this for what it was designed. Stay tuned. Here we go. All right, the audio is gonna suck in this. Just saying. It's not a sports car by any means. So we're in the 24 Can-Am Unlimited, and I had some people cut me a pretty decent path through our 2 acres of woods to access the rest of the land, and it's just navigable enough, that's a word, right, for for me to get through there. I mean, it's like barely wide. I'm wondering about the width of the GoPros as I do this to see if they're going to be okay, but yeah, this is fun, so we're going to check that out real quick. Welcome to the Full Octane Garage. Because I'm a weenie and I'm just starting out with this stuff. So we bought this Can-Am basically to drive down to the Mexican restaurant, which is 2 miles away, and take garbage to the dump once every week or so. But in reality, I had no intention of taking this off-road. But now we're locking in the rear diff and locking in the front diff. Put the smart lock on. I'm going to see how that works. I haven't used it yet. Got the GoPros on the front and then on the driver's window here. We'll see how we do. Driving it in low. I've been really impressed with this thing. It is badass and gnarly. And this is I don't know anything about off-road stuff, but the stuff I've been seeing online when people are doing this, this seems a lot more technical than the ones I see when they're demonstrating their the off-road capabilities of their Polarises and their Can-Ams. About these trees that are hanging down, messing up my GoPros. I should probably take those away. There they So I asked them not to take any live trees out for the most part, but this is kind of following the circumference. Of course, the backyard's kind of rectangular, and this is a little bit more roundabout. But yeah, I had them kind of do a circuitous route around my property without taking out much of any live trees. But you can see this is they had this machine. It was a skid loader with a tree eater on the front of it. I don't know what it's technically called, but that's what it did. It ate trees. In about 6 hours, this guy carved all of this out on our property, and it really cut it all up. Probably after practicing do this in a higher gear, but for right not. Now I'm just trying it out with this just to show you guys what the Can-Am can do and what the route looks like. I've got a couple cut throughs that go to the exposed area of my property. There's my camera. I've got one that goes right up here that goes up to a logging road that kind of borders one edge of my property. Then I have another one that cuts down the center, and then this one kind of takes the long way around. So that's what we're doing right now. And I will say, because I said something to Kurt about possibly taking his Polaris out. He bought a Polaris about the same time that I got this Polaris Ranger. But I think he would probably struggle a bit with the width of that UTV compared to, not with the width, but the length, the wheelbase. Because there's a lot of little turns in here, kind of winding in and out of the trees. And he would, there might be an issue with that, being able to actually make it through. I'm sure it's more than capable of handling it. This Can-Am that I bought, it's like you could buy a really nice, like mid-miles 997 Porsche for what you spend on a Can-Am. I wanted something that I could drive in the summer and the winter, especially in the winter if we're gonna like plow our driveway or our street. So I got the heated and cooled enclosed cab, which is the best money if you're considering a Can-Am Unlimited or Can-Am, a enclosed cab. You should really consider what you're going to do with it. And I think it was worth the extra money to do it, because during this summer when it was hot, this thing has been awesome. Like especially around moving stuff around the yard or something like that, and you can jump in the air conditioning and cool off while you're driving around. Well, there's the one circuitous route that I've got, and then I'm going to do the other one where we come up and we cut through the middle. I've only done this one once. I think it's better than that one right there, actually. I haven't done it the reverse direction either. I should probably try that. See how that goes. Alright. This is not even the path, is it? I don't think. No. Oh, yeah, here it is, I think. Yep, there it is. It's hard to see. Some of these were like cedar trees in here, and so it like smells beautiful out here. Now that he's ground the cedar up, and it really it turns the trees into mulch. So it's actually a little like super nice and kind of natural parkish in here. This thing doesn't care what it goes over. I'm very impressed with it. Negotiating just uneven surfaces, the rocks, the leftover logs, things of that nature. The articulation of the, especially the front wheels, to kind of allow for that is spectacular. And feel free to critique my driving skills and give me some tips and let me know what I need to do next time, guys, because this is the first time we've really done anything with this thing. And I gotta admit, I'm really enjoying it. I think this is the path. If it's not, I'm gonna get stuck halfway up this hill. There's no way that's it. And that's not it. Alright. It's hard to tell. He did like push up to the side on some of these things. And maybe a little bit farther down. The logging road one is probably I'd say the least improved of the whole thing. This may be it here. Oh, there it is. There we go. The turning radius kind of suffers on these things. And look at this. It's like just the right width to cut through here, and he's done just the right height to get this thing over the top to get enough clearance. I don't have hardly an inch or two on either side anymore. There we go. So this is the logging road. This has been here forever, I guess. It's kind of handy to move behind the properties. Some of it's actually my neighbor's property and not mine. I'm just going to do a little turnaround here. just because I was feeling squirrely when I spec'd this, I had them build it, and they did put, I've got this big guard in the back to protect the rear window. I thought that was really important. And then I've got a big front bumper guard, a rear bumper guard, and then guards, tree, like brush guards all the way down the side, also to protect it when I'm driving it through the woods, having no intention of actually planning on driving it through the woods. But now I'm glad I spent the money on it, because I think it's definitively necessary. All right, we're going back down the hole here and headed back. Gosh, look at this descent. How crazy is this? We're actually about 300 or 400 feet from the tree line going down to our property right now. So it's kind of cool how much trail you can get. All right, there's the there's the side guards in action. I think they just saved me from some body damage there. This is tight. All right, see, surely this is a little more technical than a lot of the videos you've seen when they're testing these things out. This property, it was not very expensive to have that guy come cut all this out, but this is fantastic. How cool is this little path in the woods that I've got, huh? See anything? Yeah, that's it. Again, I've only done this a few times, so I'm still kind of learning it. I don't think I've gone down this way yet. I've crawled up it a few times. You can see from the rock, so this is there is not a lot of space, and there's not a lot of clearance. And there are some spots where, like right here, where you can see there's definitely a big slope to the right on it. It almost makes me feel like you just gotta lean over, like you're in a canoe. Isn't this cool? I'm saying it. I'll bet we have a lot of deer running through here now. Yeah, no, this thing has been really impressive. I almost feel like I'm abusing it. This is what it's made for, though, right? I don't see me taking the Bronco Raptor up here. Of course, there's never the clearance. It would never fit anyways. But they make them too nice. The Bronco Raptors are way too well finished. I'm getting a whole bunch of PPF put on ours here in the next week. But God, it's a $100,000 truck. Why would you want to go mess it up? Oh. That didn't sound promising. There we go, though. Oh, this is great. How fun was that? There you go. I think I drove on every little path that I've got on the property. They also gave me a little cut through. I've got a big culvert in front of us that I use to shield the property from the rainwater. Because water comes off this hill. I've had it wash the pool out before. So that has made a big difference. But kudos to Tanner, who did the grading for me. That guy was, he took my simpleton kind of comments of what I was looking for and turned it into something really amazing. I'm very happy with this. All right, we're turning the front diff off completely. And I did have the smart lock on, and that seemed better, as good or better than having the front diff locked. And now turning the rear diff off, putting it back in high. We're back in business. What do you guys think about the trail at the Full Octane Garage? Kurt's got 10 acres. I only have 4. Are we going to talk him into doing this on his slope? Leave some comments down below. Tell him he's a chicken if he doesn't do it. Then I'd have a giant one. Imagine how it would be. See across the street right there. That's Kurt's driveway. And all the way up his hill. And then he's got property all the way up behind the house. we could make a giant track. I'm pretty sure I could talk Robert, my next door neighbor over here, into doing it too. Probably get a couple miles worth of tracks out here just driving around our yards. Anyways, hey, thanks for joining me at the Full Octane Garage. If you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And also check out Full Octane Insurance. That's Kurt's insurance company. If you've got collector cars or cars that are not your primary driver, or actually he does homes and garages now too, you should give him a holler at fulloctanegarage.com. Not only are you going to get very competitive rates, but you're going to get someone that really knows the car world and knows what you're looking at, get a lot more accurate valuation, and make sure that you've got the coverage that you need. And don't forget to check out Driving with Melissa on Facebook and Instagram. And we do have a YouTube channel up now, so feel free to jump over there, check us out, help us to get to the 2,000 on there so we can start monetizing it, so we can buy more stuff. I'm James. You guys take it easy.